Juicy Joe Giudice, way back in the day, we had Juicy Joe Giudice on this podcast. I can't remember. I guess I should look it up. I think it was 2022. Maybe it was 2021, but probably 2022. At that point, it was a big thing. It kind of went viral. We had the Tamrat back in 2020. That's goodies. That was a big moment. We've had some huge moments on this podcast. But after Juicy Joe was on, you guys asked, when can he come back? Lots of people asked forever, month after month after month. Listen, last week here in the dead of the summer, July, we started this new, like, From the Vault series, and we launched it with the one, the only Claudia Jordan. And I figured, like, what a great thing to do in like July, the dead of July, the dead of August. Not a lot is going on in the entertainment business. Mind you, there's a lot of like Bravo gossip stuff. I mean, Denise Richards, Sheena. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. All this stuff about the new season of Beverly Hills. OC and this whole thing with Katie, and there's a lot to actually talk about. But I'm like, let's see how this From the Vault series does. Never before aired chats. Well, everyone seemed to love our From the Vault with Claudia Jordan. Today, we are releasing this, and this is so interesting especially in light of everything that just happened, where Gia pleaded her case to President Trump to allow Juicy back in the country. She sent the character references, character letters. Lots of people came for Gia. So many people came for Gia that she actually apologized. Man, that's a whole thing in and of itself. So, I mean, this is in a way as relevant as ever. I mean, because we do talk all about Juicy coming back to the US, but look, of course, we talk about RHONJ, the future. How can the show go on with the Melissa and Teresa that don't speak to each other? Louie, we talk about Louie, lots of stuff to say about Louie. Gia, um, what else? Oh, Dolores, Miss Switzerland. We talk about my friend Marge, the Sarge. You guys know my friend Marge, the Sarge. Very nice woman. I'm not personally taking business advice from her. I mean, she put a whale on a shirt. I mean, don't put a whale on a shirt. Don't put a tiger on a shirt. Don't put a penguin on a shirt. Don't put anyone, I don't care if the person is fat, thin, tall, short. Don't put anyone riding a horse on a shirt. To be safe, don't put a damn horse on a shirt, right? Vineyard Vines, have you ever heard of it? Anyway, we talk about Marge the Sarge. We talk about my good friend Jennifer Aydin across the river, and her husband Bill. We got a lot to talk about with Juicy. This is a never before aired. This whole conversation in its entirety has never aired any part of it. It is not aired on Patreon. It is not aired on YouTube. It is not aired anywhere. So we are going to be sharing the chat in full and all these clips. It is a continuation of our From the Vault series. This was recorded in a prior time. When was it recorded? That is a good question. Come to the live show when we do our next live show with Sarah Fraser. We might do a live show with Amir. It is a Q&A. No question is off limits. So this is a never before aired. No one has heard this chat at all. You haven't heard even a minute of it. From the vault, never before release chat recorded. I don't know when. We'll figure it out. With the one, the only Juicy Joe Giudice. Roll tape.
You know what I mean? And that's the way it is.
Do you feel somewhat responsible, like in a positive way, for Gia going to law school? Because she says she might want to go into family law, she might want to go into immigration law, a lot because of your situation. I mean, that's got to be a positive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, she's a smart kid. I mean, she could do whatever she wants, and I told her, I said, listen, Gia, I mean, you got to pick what law you want to get into. I mean, immigration, obviously, there's big money in immigration law. There's big money in divorce law, uh, big money in criminal. So I mean, real estate fluctuates. You know what I mean? Sometimes real estate, when it goes good, you make a lot of money. But when it slows down, you got your slow moments. But if you got criminal, divorce, and immigration, I believe is pretty steady.
I would agree with that. as we kind of wrap up, Gia did an interview recently and she said, she's so thrilled with like your growth and you're happy in life. She said, and that includes your new girlfriend. Anything you want to tell us about this girlfriend of yours, Joe? I mean, is this serious? What's going on?
Yeah, it's pretty, it's good. I mean, it's listen, it's serious. I mean, she's comes here all the time. You know what I mean? I'm not like what anybody else. I mean, so it's, she comes here. She's my girl. You know what I mean? And very nice. And that's it. You know what I mean? She's good with the kids.
Is she from the Bahamas or?
No, actually, she's from Florida. I mean, look, she goes and gets all these little pictures made all over the place with the girls and puts them all over the house. I mean, who does that?
So that's nice, right?
Yeah, yeah. She gets all these little pictures made, brings them all over the house. And, I mean, she's very like she's very thoughtful. She's very with the kids, like, even with their birthdays and Christmas, you know what I mean? Make sure she gets them all like little gifts or whatever she needs to do. Yeah, she's good.
Would you ever get married again?
I don't know about that word, man. I've been married for 20 years. You know what I mean? Let's see. I mean, I don't know. As of right now, I mean, it's not a thought, not right now anyway, you know what I mean? But you never know.
You never know.
Sometimes, listen, you need a partner, you know what I mean? So it's good to have somebody around all the time.
It is. Final
Yeah.
question before we wrap up, just because when we were talking before about, the tension and like you would still see the Gorgas kids if they came and, you don't put kids in the middle. How do you feel like Melissa like unfollowed Gia on like all social media? She had the envy business unfollow her. Like, how do you feel like, about like an aunt unfollowing her niece?
I mean, I think that's very immature on her part. You know what I mean? And I mean, you're talking about, I don't even know why she would unfollow him. I mean, that's your niece, number one. Um, I don't know. I don't know why would she even do that.
I don't know. I feel like, there's like an argument that, the aunt, like the older parent figure is the one that kind of should rise above more so than the child, so to
I mean,
speak.
you're talking about, I mean, even though she's an adult now, Gia, but I mean, you're talking about, your niece, and you practically watch.
You went silent on me. I think you're silent. You're like on mute. No, you're still on mute for some reason. We could wrap up if you just unmute. We could say goodbye, but I don't know how to. Like it's in the. Oh, there you are. Sorry.
Because it's on the phone, so thank
Yeah,
God nobody called. The last minute somebody calls, so that's not bad. But I think it's very immature on her part, all right, to block your niece. I mean, I could see maybe if one of my kids blocked her, you know what I mean? But for her to block her niece, that's like, I don't know, that's not cool.
I don't think it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I
Well,
think
yeah.
immature on her behalf, you know what I mean?
Hopefully, I mean, I don't know, maybe not hopefully, but I don't know where we go from here with a brother and sister that don't speak.
I think that the kids, I don't know if the kids like actually call each other or hang out. I don't think they do because, I believe that the mother doesn't want them to hang out with my kids. You know what I mean? Like Melissa, I don't know if it's Joey too. I mean, but I mean, they don't reach out. They don't hang out. They don't, I don't even think they see each other. I mean, which is sad, you know?
And you think Melissa just doesn't want Antonia or Joey or Gino to hang out with your daughters?
I mean, obviously, otherwise, wouldn't you think they would reach out? I mean, they are cousins. I mean, it's not like they are cousins, and no matter how you flip the cake, I mean, they're cousins.
Yeah. I mean, you would think,
And how you cut the cake, I mean, they're cousins. You know what I mean? They're blood cousins. That's it. Teresa and Joe are brother and sister, so it's like they are cousins, and they should see each other. They should hang out. You know what I mean? Even if the parents, whatever, don't get along. whatever. And I mean, at some point, even if they're not, I don't know. I mean, even if they don't want to hang out all the time, even the mother, father, just for the kids' sake, you know what I mean? I think that at one point they should bury the hatchet and just move forward. And even if they don't hang out like they're best friends, you know what I mean? But like every once in a while they get together, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's my opinion.
Well, I think that's what Louis tried to encourage in the beginning until Joe, Gorga, and others started looking into him.
From what Louis tells me, I mean, he's not a good guy, and yeah, but I believe that. I can see, why, you know what I mean, and the Joe trying to dig into his past and trying to make him look like crap, and I believe that he even lost his job or something like that over the show. He was telling me, Louis, um, because of things that were said and done. I don't know the full because I didn't get into it. And I actually asked him, I go, do you actually think you lost your job because of the show and because of what was said on the show? And he goes, yeah. He goes, 100%. I was like, wow, okay. I mean, I didn't know that, but I mean, look, certain things, yeah. I mean, depending on what you're doing and what you're into, I mean, that's what happens. I mean, I remember I had a lot of apartments. I was into real estate then, even though nobody probably thinks I did anything, but I had over 350 apartments that I managed. And when I got on the show, that were my apartments. And when I got on the show, everybody started suing me. I mean, everybody, all my tenants. Like I had about 15, maybe 20 lawsuits from my tenants. Who's fallen? Who's did this? And who's got lead poisoning now? Who's got this? I had every kind of lawsuit you could think of. And each case was $5,000 to start. You know what I mean? And then we had to settle just to get rid of them. I had to settle just to get rid of them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, when you're on that show, it also brings out a lot of he brings out all these people that know you or you have businesses and they want to sue you or they want to do this or they want to do that. They see you on a show, they see what you got, and they all want a part of it.
I agree. And Louis, I mean, no, Louis lost his job after being on the show. And I mean, you can correlate a lot of things, but he actually